You heard of ChatGPT, the whiz at words, but now it's got eyes. Today, we are diving into something absolutely mind-boggling. That's right, the world of AI has just gotten a major update. Imagine having a friend who not only listens, but can now see the snapshots of your life. But what does that mean for us? Let's snap into it and explore some fun and creative ways of using image capability inside ChatGPT. Hey, my name is Bhavani Kola. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this channel is all about educational tools, tips, and technology. So if you don't want to miss out on all the fun, please make sure you subscribe. My goal here is to show you how you can use this image capability in fun and creative ways. So the picture that I'm going to be using is this picture. This is a unit circle created by my son for his pre-calculus class. I'm assuming the teacher asked him to come up with fun and creative ways of creating this unit circle. My goal is to go ahead and plug this into ChatGPT and ask it to summarize this into a table. And let's see what happens. It shows mathematical annotations indicating relationship between angles. That's exactly what the unit circle is showing. It's giving me angles, radians, cosine, and sine values, and with the radicals as well, all the way up to 360 degrees. Well, that is fascinating to me. And let's see if it can come up with a lesson plan. And again, it's coming up with a lesson plan, but if you're an instructor, you would specify your students, the 8th grade, higher education, and you also want to specify the length of your class period, if you want any activities, if you want any quizzes, if you want any hands-on. I think this is phenomenal, especially if you're an educator and you are trying to come up with fun, creative ideas and you're spending a lot of time. I suggest using these tools to have that work-life balance and enjoy your classes. Now let's go ahead and completely move away from education and do something fun. What I did was I took a picture of my home office, YouTube studio, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to go ahead, plug it into ChatGPT and ask it to give me some suggestions on Vastu. Vastu is an ancient approach to buildings, the way they are built, the way the sunlight comes in. It's very native to India. So let's go ahead and see if ChatGPT can do this for us. And again, the more clear you are with your prompt, the better your output is going to be. So let's go ahead and see what ChatGPT has to suggest about the ancient approach to the architecture of my home office. Well, it started off by saying Vastu Shastra is an ancient Indian system of architecture, space design. It aims to integrate architecture, blah, blah, blah. And then it's giving me the desk position. It says, ideally, my desk has to face north or east while I'm working, which actually it is. The electronic equipment should be placed, southeast corner, which they are, I'm guessing. And the wall art in the back, it's a Buddha painting, considered good for maintaining calm and peace. Because I am a mom of 2 teenage kids, I think I can get peace and calm only from the pictures right now. And placement of the plants, I don't have any plants, but this is a good way of using your GPT. All right, now let's go ahead and let me make this something fun here. So here is, let me see what article I'm looking into. So this is an article that says attention is all you need. If you are not aware of this article, let me tell you something really quick. This article has been published in 2017 by Google researchers on large language models. And this has been a turning point for natural language processing. So this is like the godfather of your LLMs. What I'm going to do is this clearly explains how your large language models work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this one. And I'm going to use my snipping tool, take a screenshot. I will go back to my ChatGPT, plug it in there, and I'm going to ask it to scan the image and give me the output in bullet points and explain using bullet points. And as you can see, it says the image appears to be a diagram of a transformer architecture, which it actually is, and it's giving me inputs, put embedding, position encoding, multi-head attention, add a norm, feed forward, NX, and much, much more. So this is a fun way of using your image capabilities. Not just you're looking at the image, but you're also understanding and learning using this ChatGPT. For me, I think this is a plus point. And here we have, this is another article about training your large language models. And here it tells me how they train your large language models using labeling interface. This is what the labelers do. They kind of give it a scale and they check for a sexual content. They check for violent content. And again, this is a whole lot for me to understand. And what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to plug it into my GPT and I'm going to ask it to explain like I'm a 3-year-old. Why not? Well, it just gave me an explanation of what it is. Now, what I'm going to do is, I don't think I like that explanation. I'm going to say explain in bullet points and in simple language because I really want to know what's going on with this training models. It says the image that you have provided looks like a screenshot of a task interface that might be used for rating and reviewing summary of new articles. And here it gives me a detailed explanation of how this rating is done by data raters, data labelers, data interferers, whatever you want to call them. And I think this is what I really needed. And now let's go ahead and try something different. Let's take a look at HELM. HELM stands for Holistic Evaluation of these large language models. Let me scroll down here and you can see these are all these different large language models. But wait a minute, did I just see red pajama somewhere? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I did not know there was a large language model called red pajama, but now I do. So this is the way they evaluate these large language models. They're different scenarios for robustness, the bias, the toxicity. And what I'm going to do is I am going to just screenshot some of this without any further information of what this is. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give it to me in a table form. So let's just screenshot this. Go back here. Again, keep in mind, I've not given any information on what this is. And I'm just going to say, scan the image and give me a table output and explain in detail. So let's see what it does. Well, I have not given any pre or post information about this picture. It's automatically scanning it and telling me that this is the benchmarks for different data sets. And here is what they have. And it's giving me a detailed description of Llama 2, mean win rate, and it's explaining what's happening. And then it gave me a complete detailed instructions of what these are. Now I can ask it to, can you change the output to a table form? Something simple like that, because I want to see that in a tabular format. And my tech friends, here it is in a table form, giving you different models, the mean win rate and the accuracy, the natural questions, and etc., etc. And now for the last way of checking this ChatGPT model. If you are on Facebook or Insta, I wanted to go ahead and share a picture with you where they post these pictures and they ask to find if you can find a cat, if you can find a dog. And here is a picture, and let me zoom this in and let me scroll all the way to the bottom here. Let me scroll this further. And if you look, there is a cat right here in the picture. So I want to copy this picture, paste this into ChatGPT and see if ChatGPT can identify the cat. If it can, then I think this is godlike. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm going to copy this image, Control C, going to come here, paste it, and I'm going to say this image has a cat hidden inside it. I want you to find the cat and give me the location on the picture. Let's go. Oh, it failed. It says, I'm sorry, but I'm unable to visually identify specific items with an image, so it cannot give me a cat. Let me try one more prompt and say, no, there is a cat in there, and I want you to find it for me. You think I should have said please? Oh, it has created an illustration based on what I described, and it is giving me hints on how to search for the cat. I am not going to search for it. I want you to search and give me the answer. I don't like to be rude to ChatGPT, but I think I really want my answer because I'm testing out and I'm trying to see how clever these models are. It says, I apologize for confusion earlier. Oh, it was very nice to me. Let me explain the image you provided. I will find the cat for you. Please give me a moment. It says, if you need help finding a cat, it's asking me to ask for assistance, but it's not giving me the cat yet. So these were the few examples that I showed you. I hope you enjoyed them. So whether you're decoding the mysterious or exploring the wonders of the world or even simply getting creative, ChatGPT's image capability is your lens to clear picture. It's like having a super smart buddy in your pocket who's ready to peek out whenever you throw a pic its way. So are you ready to see what ChatGPT can do for you? Well, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech-tastic adventures. I said that right. And remember, with ChatGPT's vision, seeing is just not believing, it's understanding. Like always, happy teaching, and please take care of yourself